Hello there, welcome to Fulcrum and the Force. I'm Jim, this is my channel dedicated to everything Star Wars. And it's lightsaber time. Oh, it's lightsaber time. It's time for a lightsaber. Oh yeah! It's time for a lightsaber from my friends over at Padawan Outpost. I have been looking forward to checking this particular saber out for a little while because it's something a bit different, something you don't see every day. Something super specific from one scene. And so let's get into it. Don't forget you can use the code Fulcrum over there to make sure you get 5% off your order. And, you know, it would be nice if you repaid that discount by giving this channel a subscribe and liking this video and hitting the bell so you never miss another video. Thanks. So let's have a look at this lightsaber. You've seen the thumbnail. I don't need to tease it. This is from... I don't need to tease it. He says, I don't need to tease it, and then doesn't just pull it out straight away. I'm just going to pull it out straight away and talk while I do it. Oh, this is a big boy. Boom. This is called the model Dust. Now, this is actually from a specific scene in Rebels, where they go to an old Jedi temple, and Ezra actually picks this Crossguard up from the floor and ignites it in green. And it was just like, it was the second time we've ever seen like a Crossguard. Like, we'd seen Kylo's, and that was like, oh wow, he's the only person that ever done it. It turns out Jedis have been using Crossguard for a very long time, and that's what this saber is. And I personally really like the look of it. It's not your norm. It's very long. It's clearly built with two hands in mind because it's Crossguard, like a broadsword. It's supposed to be used two-handed. But I dig the little thin neck here with the ribs. Reminiscent of Luke, definitely. Then you've got the two-button, because obviously this is a two-button Profi. And then the pommel. And even these parts, like that bit's very, very thin. On Kylo's, it's very much straight, like exhaust vents. But that's a specific design choice to go thin at there. I like this. It's got really nice weight to it. Just different, you know, different, but for me, different in a good way. I actually really, really like it, I think. Do I prefer it to Kylo's? No, but only just. Like, Kylo's is very iconic. This is very different, but I do really like this. As a saber itself, I think it looks really, really nice. But let's put all the blades in so that we can see it properly. Because I think then we get a better idea of how it actually looks with the blades in. So here we go with all the blades in. I would normally use my 16-inch demo blade, but I felt like this one needs to be seen with the full-on 32. And I'm not going to lie, this hits different when it's got the side blades in. It just looks like a completely different saber with the blades in. I'm not going to lie, I think it looks really, really nice. I think how it's built is very cool. Let's turn it on and have a look. I mean, so obviously I did it green because in the scene Ezra turns it on and it's green, so I wanted to show you green first. But yeah, this very much feels like an old school sword, so it feels like it should be held in two hands, you know. And this hilt definitely has the space for it. You've got your nice choke point there that you can hold there, and then down here, and your hands don't get in the way of the buttons. So very much when you're fighting with a sword like this is where you move it. This is your power. So this is built very much like that, which is cool. Like I said, this is two buttons. So the red one is your on, the black one is your cycle. Yeah, they can do what black can do. It looks good in blue, no lies. This has gesture control as well, so it's super easy.
Meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan. It's the next one I want to have a look at.
Kylo Ren.
Kylo, he has his Crossguard, so let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I mean, that does. That does look nice. Not gonna lie, I do love how with his one the main blade turns up and then the side blades turns on. That does look good.
Rey Skywalker.
Ooh, okay. Okay, nice in yellow. I'm digging it in yellow. If you've seen my other videos, you'll know that there's so many sound fonts on this.
Ahsoka Tano. Bo-Katan sent me.
Ooh. Ooh. That in white, that looks so nice. That very much looks like a knight. Do you know what I mean? Like, hello. Very, very cool.
You would be wise to surrender.
Cal Kestis. Cal Kestis should be orange.
Probably.
In my head, Cal Kestis is orange.
Moff Gideon.
So we got Darksaber on there as well. So there is a ton, and I mean a ton of sound fonts on this, in universe and ooh, that's nice, and grayscale on here as well. Nice. I don't want to go through them all. I just want to find it. Excuse me. Some of these are so like, whoa, ooh, it's quite nice in the orange there. I want to find like I'd like to find a green.
Hello, Zuko here.
There we go. I think that's a bit different. That's a bit green and white. I quite like that. But look how good that looks when all the things are in. It looks. I didn't turn that off. So I think, you know, the minute you put the blades in on this saber, it definitely hits different. It's definitely got a different vibe to it than without the blades in. I really like how it looks with the blades in. I think it's a really nice saber with really, really nice detailing on it. Get up close so you can see, like, there are the buttons. The buttons are really nice. Very good tactile buttons. Really nice pommel there with some really nice sound venting. You got your thin neck and you've got your crossguard there. Very nice. Again, this is because this is from the Replica range. This is a little higher end. But you can tell, like, there's a lot of work that's gone into this. But like the others, this has got a super easy, removable and blinky chassis. So you've got access to the SD card, the soundboard, and the battery, although there is a battery charger in there. So they're very, very nice how these are built. Now, the other thing, what they've started doing over at Padawan is you can actually start adding your own, on your Profi sabers, you can start adding your own sound fonts. If you go to Kyber Phonic, buy one of his sound fonts, Padawan will actually put that sound font on the sabers for you before it gets to you. So, like, you don't, if you're like, I really want this sound font, but I don't want to get into the whole Profi thing, because it can be a bit daunting when you first start it. Once you get into it, it's okay. But when you first start, you're like, there's a lot going on here. Different programs that you have to use, coding that you have to write. So if you're just like, listen, I want this particular sound font on there, you can message them and add it to your cart when you're buying, and they will put the sound font on the saber for you, which I think is a great service. And something that I think really just takes everything to the next level. The customer service at Padawan is just like, all they want to do is give you what you want. Like, you can't ask for more than that. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the dust. It's in the Replica range over at Padawan Outpost. This saber is on the website. You're looking at it and you're like, that's an alright saber. The minute you get it in your hand and you put those blades in, you're like, that's something different. I like different, and that's different. That's cool. But until next time, like, subscribe, ring the bell, blah, 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 blah. Use the code Fulcrum over at Padawan Outpost for 5% off your order. But until next time, don't forget, we are one with the Force, and the Force is with us.